Here we have the 2018 Infiniti Q50 Red Sport 400. And this one comes in dynamic sunstone red on graphite sport leather. It's got that 3-liter V6 twin turboed, made it to a 7-speed automatic transmission, putting out 400 horsepower. Just a beautiful car. Just an aggressive looking front end, especially with the carbon fiber front flares there. So close up of the wheels. Those are going to be 19s. And your carbon fiber mirrors. Your turn signals in them. Got passive keyless entry on the front 2 doors. And there's your front driver's seat with power lumbar support. Got power door locks, power windows, power mirrors, and memory seating as well. And you've also got a Bose Performance Series sound system in here. And there's your rear seat. Interior looks very good in terms of the quality of the stitching and the leather and all of that. There's your trunk space. And there's your passenger power seat there. Before we dive further into the interior, we're going to take a look at what's under the hood. There's that V6 twin turbo engine. Of course, you can't see with the cover on there, but believe me, it's there. And we're going to find out shortly how quick it really is. There's your steering wheel there. It's your navigation system. Backup camera with 360. And you've also got Bluetooth audio. AM, FM, XM radio. And this one actually still has your CD player, because most of the cars these days you can't find them in there, but there it is. And there are your heated seat controls as well. But you do have dual zone climate control. And then you've got your garage door transmitter there. Power sunroof, of course. And here's your shifter, and then you've got a little camera view that you can toggle on and off. And then you can select your drive modes here. We're going to test that out in a bit when we test drive it as well. But there is, you've got a little cubby in here. And then you've got your SD card that has your GPS nav on it. And there's your owner's manuals. And then your controls for your volume, Bluetooth, all of that. And then you can control certain things depending on what screen you're on. Then you've got your cruise controls, then your gauge cluster controls. Then you've also got your gap adjust for your adaptive cruise control, and then of course your adaptive cruise control, which you can control from here. And you've also got your paddle shifters. And then there's your push button start there. And then here's your key fob with your remote start on it. So I'm very excited because next we're going to take this Q50 Red Sport 400 out on the road for a test drive. Alrighty. So to start off with, the car is very, very tame, even though having a Sport Plus mode. Just as I'm slowly giving it throttle. But we're gonna test it here in a minute. See just how quick it is. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh man. Woo! This thing is ridiculous. It's so fast. The twin turbos are tuned just perfectly. I want to do that again. Oh yeah. Gosh. Just incredibly fast. So that's Sport Plus. We're gonna put it in standard. Actually, we're gonna put it in Eco. See how it does. This cruise on, I can't see. Very smooth ride in Eco mode. That's how you work that. But what's crazy about this car is it's kind of like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of thing. Like, you put it in Sport Plus mode and it just goes nuts. And then in comfort mode, it just drives like a normal Q50 would. But I mean, it's really, I just want to put it back in sport mode again. That's how great this car is, really. Like, everything stiffens up. The power's just right there. It's just fantastic. Now, I was supposed to put that license plate in the back, but oh well. Here we go. Oh man. Oh, this thing is so fast. It does 0 to 60 in 4.5, but you know, when you have turbos, especially twin turbos, you feel like you're right out of Fast and the Furious in this thing. It's just so great. And yeah, when I dial it back to comfort mode, it just, everything's back to normal. And coming down this back road, it's not the smoothest ride, but the suspension really does take up a lot of the bumpiness. And you know, it's not gonna be the smoothest ride because this is still a sports sedan, and on top of that, You've got these really thin sport tires along with your 19-inch aluminum wheels. So it's not gonna ride like a Lincoln, but the seats are very comfortable, and that helps a lot. And just knowing that you've got 400 horsepower to play around with, you're really, the last thing you're gonna be worried about is how bumpy the ride is. This is just great. And this really is the closest thing you can get to a four-door GTR right now. And worth every penny. But that's my review of the 2018 Infiniti Q50 Red Sport 400.